I am live. Imagine that. Okay. We are going to get apps booted up. DoorDash is showing busy. And very busy, actually. But today, and unfortunately, I could only do portrait mode. But, I'm going to get the apps booted up, and I'll tell you what I did yesterday. It is currently 11:02. I am going to go until 2 o'clock. This is a Tuesday after all. Okay. And unfortunately, I can't even plug my phone in with this setup here. But I got a solution to that probably by tomorrow. But anyhow, we are logged into DoorDash. Let's just stick with DoorDash and see what we get. Where's my keys? In my pocket. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Anybody here? Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. That's the other thing I gotta adjust. The text. I am blind as a bat. Oh my. The chat text is so tiny. I'm still... Okay. I'm learning some stuff here. So I can always do this to see the chat. Good morning. Okay, that is Bobby. And yeah, I'm using my magnifying. And Colleen. Okay. Use my magnifier app to see the text. Okay. So we are going to drive and we're going to get into position. See what DoorDash has to offer. I don't like this view. I can't even move it closer to me because the phone won't stay on the magnetic thingy-madoodle. But what I did yesterday after my shift, I know it was really, really choppy, and I am relying on you guys to help me out, to let me know how the signal... I don't know what happened there. We're gonna have to see what goes on here. I'm sorry about what goes on here. I'm sorry about my... Oh my. I'm still learning this. I'm still learning this. And I pressed a button that I shouldn't have been pressing. Just bear with me. Hopefully nobody comes behind me. Man, I'm pressing all kinds of shit. I don't know how this is going to go. Because my little sticky thing doesn't want to stick. You might fall. Just saying. But anyhow. After my shift, I finished that last one. It only took me like another 15 minutes or something like that. I went and to the Xfinity store. I was watching some of the from yesterday, the live. I'm like, yeah, that is pretty choppy. And I don't know if it has to do, it might have something to do with free phone for 1 year, right? Very misleading. I mean, I need the internet at home. I need the internet. Without internet, it's not an option. This is, oh, the service is free for a year. We don't have any free phones. You lease your phone, so every month you pay your lease on your phone. The cheapest phone, which is not an Apple phone, it's an Android phone. Very cheap, small. Was $200. I couldn't get approved right away for a lease. They said, well, you can buy the phone outright for $200. I'm like, bullshit. If I have to stick with my choppy service at first, that's what I'll do. And they said the reason why is because I have another phone on lease, which is this one through AT&T. I guess it came up in your system or something. And they says, no. And anyhow, I said, screw it. I go to Walmart. And I looked at the iPhones. I said, well, they're a little bit pricey, even the cheap ones. But there was this Samsung Galaxy A17. And that's what I got. And it has 128 gigabyte of memory. I don't even need that much for what I'm doing. And $55 out the door. Phone was free. The $55. Now, I'm going to ride this month out. I own the phone. The phone is not leased, right? It's an Android. I hate Androids. So that's part of my problem right now. I am to learn Android. I've been on Apple for like 15 years. Haven't had an Android. I'm sorry. Wi-Fi off. Wi-Fi off. What on earth is happening? Oh, okay. I think I'm back. I had to turn the Wi-Fi on this. Anyhow, I keep hitting buttons. Anyhow, I might have to trade places. I want a McDonald's order, $8.10. It's going like 4 point some miles. But I got this Samsung phone. And $55 out the door. With one service. My plan is, at the end of the month, the bill number assigned to this phone, putting it on the current plan, you're just getting a second line. I think I could get a second line for less than $55. And this is going to be my, what you call it, phone. I think that's how DoorDash YouTubers do it. 2 phones. So, we are on our way to McDonald's. It's not a great order. It's under $10. But it's not terrible. And this McDonald's that I'm going to pick up at, it's usually pretty good. So, we'll be there in a minute. it back on the stand or not without pressing a million buttons. I don't know if I can. Probably not. It's coming up with a fix. Okay, so yeah, every time I do that, I keep clicking on things. But I will have to figure it out when I get to the McDonald's. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't like Android, period. I guess it's because I'm so used to Apple. And everything that I do have a laptop that has Windows 11 on it. Hasn't been booted up in at least 6 months. I think I booted it up once for something. I can't even remember what it was. It may even have been a year. But everything else, my computer's an iMac. My laptop that I use all the time is a MacBook. My tablet is... excuse me. My tablet is a iPad. My main phone is iPhone. Everything I have is Apple. And I started with Apple computers in 2020. That's when I got my first MacBook. So I haven't done anything with Windows, really. Not very much, in like 6 years. So we're going to go and find a place to park. The McDonald's is inside this convenience store. No. That's a little bit tight. Those spaces are so tight. I'm just going to come up here and just walk. Okay. Now, I need to arrive at the store. Okay. Let me try something here. You might not see me very well, though. Okay. Okay, any footage on me, I'm going to have to improvise. Let's go back to this. Okay. Sorry, I keep switching. All right. Yeah, this is why I call this testing. Because okay, let's see. Okay, I got my order here. I call this testing because that's what I'm doing. I know what your view is. It is so hard to see on this screen.
but what is the definition of normal?
Well, I'm not saying things like that. Definitely not saying things like that. You need that latte, Brett?
Hey, y'all have to go.
I'm thinking about an SD card for this phone. It has 128 gig. If I get the right setup, could this actually replace GoPro for stealth mode? For just recording regular videos? Maybe. Okay, got the order. I'll get it in my hot bag here in a minute. So we're just gonna put you right. Why is that doing that? Oh, I know why. Because I did it again. I tapped the turn off camera. Okay. I guess part of it is I haven't gone live on YouTube in a very long time. Oh, my car needs cleaned out. I was trying to clean stuff out before I got here, like before I even started anything, because I needed room in my glove box, but I had so much garbage in there. Okay. And it's starting to get warm. It's 69 degrees. I think I gotta lose confirm pickup. I am going to try switching this up. What the hell? Keep hitting shit. No. Okay, leave that door. Okay. I need directions. Customer is about 8 minutes away.
Proceed to Fayette Street, then turn right.
And I'm taking off my jacket. In a very short time, the temperature went from 60 degrees to 69, going to be 70 here real soon. Okay. So, are we going on 70? Yep, we're going to turn right. Yep, okay. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. I know the driving footage isn't the best, but I have to put you on my secondary holder until I figure out what's going on. Well, that's actually not bad. The only problem is going to be is when I want the camera facing me.
In about 1 mile, take exit 43 onto Pennsylvania 201 toward Denora.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to listen to the GPS. Yesterday, it screwed me up so bad trying to keep the GPS quiet. And, screw it. At least the Apple Maps doesn't announce the address anymore. It'll say, getting directions to your destination or whatever. So you definitely have to let me know in the comments, how is the video feed? It started out rough.
Use the right lane to take exit 43 onto Pennsylvania 201 toward Denora.
Yeah, it started out rough. But I think I got it figured out.
Take the exit, then take the first right onto Roast River Road. At the light, use the right lane to turn onto Roast River Road toward Denora, then keep left onto Pennsylvania 201 North.
I meant queue up some of my homemade music. Got a lot of traffic out here today. And I do have to say this. Mother Nature is definitely off of her medication.
Keep left onto Pennsylvania 201 North.
It's beautiful today. Tomorrow's not going to be too bad, but I think there's going to be rain. However, Thursday, it's going to be in the 40s as the high. I think it's even dipping below freezing into the 30s. Low 30s or upper 20s. They're even saying there's a chance of snow flurries.
In 2 miles.
And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I thought we were putting winter behind us. Okay, I see we were buffering. I think it's from the city jumping from tower to tower. I just think that that's going to be unavoidable. But I do think having a second cell phone is going to be less of a pain as far as setting up. But at least the cell phone also lets me see the chat and also lets me see when it's buffering. I'm getting a message from someone else, but I'm out
Keep right,
working.
then take the first left onto Chestnut Street. Turn left onto Chestnut Street, then turn left onto South Allen Avenue.
I'm getting text messages and I can't answer you right now. Up one more street.
Turn left onto South Allen Avenue, then the destination is on your right.
way at the end. Okay, I've delivered here before.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
Okay. Arrived and wrote. Okay. So apparently, maybe it's my area. Because you're seeing the footage. Sorry about that. It was buffering. You didn't missed that drop off. It might just be the area. I don't know. But I'm thinking, you know, I'll probably have to change from Straight Talk to either Xfinity or that's a thought. Or put it on my 18. Okay, we're back again. It has to be the area. Has to be. And a combination of that and the cell phone carrier, Straight Talk. I might have to go to Xfinity later on and say, hey, but we are on a pickup Taco Bell order that came in. $11.30 on a pickup Taco Bell order that came in. $11.30. And it's going to be about 5-mile drive. That's pretty solid. So we're just going to have to try to figure it out and try to shift. Let me put up my window. Go try to push through this shift. I may not make it a very long shift. Isn't going to work either for lives. I think it's buffering just as bad as it did yesterday. Yesterday I was in more urban territory. Okay, asshole, you're going to pull in front of me. More urban. This is more rural, country, little towns. And I need a strong carrier. So I'm going to research if Xfinity is the best bet because there's hot spots everywhere too. I turned off the Wi-Fi. Because sometimes when it's jumping from Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi, that could be a problem too. The only other option would be is if I use my mobile hotspot. But that could still be a problem. Right now I'm on strict cellular. So if it's a weak signal, it's going to buffer. But I'm bound and determined to find some kind of working solution. Got a bunch of shit that fell out on the floor, but that's okay. I'll just pick it up when I get home and throw it away. Gee, I'm a poet and didn't know it. See, now we're in where there's a lot of restaurants, strong signal, and no buffering. I really don't want to give up live completely. And I gotta figure out about these phone mounts. Because I see the view. You get a lot of my dash, a little bit of the road. I really, so this is still a work in progress. So, finally, the traffic's moving. Yeah, I know. Car's yelling at me. After this shift, I will definitely need gas. So, pretty much what I make on this shift is going to be my gas money. Okay, we can mark arrived at store because there's Taco Bell. And they're never on time. So we're just gonna park for a quick second. And I gotta do something here. Ignore the noise. This magnet's really strong. And I'm trying to move it. It's on this. Because the sticky back ain't sticking too well anymore. I was trying. Not very sticky. But that's just my Giant Eagle card here. I got a minute before I gotta pick this up. So, I am wondering, I probably need another type of tape. I brought painter's tape thinking, oh, it's gonna stick, not permanently. I do have some other metal discs coming tomorrow. And hope that I don't I want it down a little bit so that I can maybe even plug my phone in. Just bear with me for a second. I got to keep from you're going to get some different views. I'm trying to tape this magnet on the best that I can. Until my squares pop up. or my circles come tomorrow. My squares will, my circle discs will probably work a lot better. They're metal, and it'll just hit a magnet. Up. Yeah, I'm giving you all kinds of views, aren't I? Well, we'll figure this out when I get back. When we get back. Sorry for all the different viewpoints. And I'm not going to stay long. Stay live long. Okay. This needs cut in half at least. Just fixing magnet on the back of my phone, and we will see if this works or not. A lot of tape on here. Just for right now, temporary. Maybe it won't make maybe it won't make the no. This is fun trying to manage two phones. Okay. Let's go get this Taco Bell order. I do not see any drinks. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Dominic.
She really doesn't say much because she knows it's off. And I said, I'm just tired of being two-faced.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, she does that. She plays both sides. She is two-faced.
See, I figured he probably was just hearing everything and not really saying much.
Okay. And I appreciate everybody helping me test live streaming. I'll be testing more. Little shifts here and there. Maybe an hour, maybe two. Okay. Okay. Got my hot bag right there. I gotta close it up. But let's see what happens now. Okay, that's better.
Starting route.
I just put a ton of tape on the back of that
Proceed
thing.
to Tri County Lane. Then take the first left.
Okay, we're 11 minutes from the customer. Let's see if I lose cellular service or not. Put this in my arm thingy, majigger, whatever you call it. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, I made a boo-boo, didn't I? Trying to come out this end. It's not got this big-ass truck here. Big-ass truck. And I want to know how this driver is coming this way up this road. Unless he was delivering to one of the stores. The reason is the exit that's down the road a little bit from Interstate 70 is closed. Yesterday I was talking about roundabouts and conversion diamonds and stuff. Well, they're putting one down at the end of this road, which it doesn't need it.
Rose Draver Road.
But it's closed and trucks aren't supposed to go there, and trucks are not supposed to make a right here. You know, that guy is doing things so illegal here. Tell me he didn't turn on red. Tell me he didn't turn on red. He must have got his CDL license out of a Cracker Jack box. I want to know where these drivers are going. There are signs that says that detours for trucks. Unless they're on deliveries, local deliveries, like around the at some of the stores. Which is possible, but now, let's see how much it buffers on this trip. I guess that's rural life.
At the light, use the right lane to merge onto I-70 East toward New Stanton.
Got a few experiments I want to do. One day, maybe my next video, not live video, I will just record. Oh, we got a shit ton of traffic. Hurry up so I can get out before the slowpokes with the oversized load comes.
Miles, take exit 46A onto Pennsylvania 51 South toward Uniontown.
My chat, I'm not seeing my chat. I see a few comments, but that's it. It's not moving. The chat might be stuck. About to experience the conversion diamond that I've been bitching about since they put the thing in. Another waste of money, another thing that wasn't needed.
In 2 miles, take exit 46A onto Pennsylvania 51 South toward Uniontown.
I think that the conversion diamond just made traffic worse. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, there's some areas, like down towards Washington, Pennsylvania, absolutely needed a conversion diamond. Not up here. Not in Ross Draver Township. But those that may be just joining, if you see buffering, just stick with me. I'm not in metropolitan area, urban area. This is in between rural and suburban. And sometimes cell phone signals can be sketchy. If my cell phone signal drops or weakens, it's gonna buffer.
Pennsylvania 51 South.
Nothing I can do about it, but I think this is better than me trying to use my hotspot with my GoPro. And then my GoPro would just end my live without warning. That's what happened twice yesterday.
Exit, then keep right onto Pennsylvania 51 South. Use the right lane to keep right onto Pennsylvania 51 South.
Do we have videos buffering? Video is buffering. Like I said, I'm going to look into better cell service than just straight talk. I know I paid $55, but the phone itself is worth $100, $150. So, straight talk is on the Verizon cell towers. I think so I am not straight talk. Might have to pay a visit to the Verizon store today. But like, look, I'm bringing my own phone. You wanted to charge me $200 for a phone? I got one for $55. Even if I don't pay for the service right away, it's still worth it. But on Verizon, not Verizon,
At the next stop
Xfinity,
sign, turn right.
because I have my home internet through them and I got the higher speed internet, I get 1 year of service free. I think I can figure out if I want to keep Xfinity within a year or not.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Van Meter Road.
We are close to the customer. Almost there. And another
A
lesson.
mile, take a sharp left turn onto Oliphant Street.
You can't always trust the mileage. I think DoorDash is way off on the mileage on this. Way off. But it's still $11.30 in the bank. It just took a little longer than what I expected. And I think I'm going to need my AC. It's 73 degrees right now. Okay, I don't see you buffering right now. I am shocked. Because as you can see, this is like Timbuktu. I'll have to, it's 12:02. Okay. Is it really? Yeah, it's 12:02. Wow. I've actually, I think, been logged into my shift for
Take
about
a
an
sharp
hour.
left turn onto Oliphant Street. Then the destination is on your right.
I know exactly where this is going. I've delivered to this house before, and we gotta watch for the chickens. There's free-range chickens that like to
In a quarter mile, the destination is on your
wander
right.
in the middle of the street, not move. They don't give a shit about cars. Oh, okay, no, it's not where I thought. There's a street over to the left That's where I thought we were going. We're going to someplace different. It's been a while since I've been down here. My kids used to play baseball. There's a baseball field. Used to be a baseball field at the end of town here. And somebody bought it, the property, and it's no longer a baseball field. Which is sad.
The
Okay.
destination is on your right. Arrived.
Hey, where's the freaking front door? I guess we'll figure that out. I guess this is the driveway. Oh, it's going right there. Let's see if I can move the video a little bit. Okay. Leave that door. Left side of the house with carport. Okay. I think if I would have read the notes right away, I would have known that. Okay, $19.40 for my first hour. Okay. Okay, let's get a okay, this is not one way because I just saw them people coming the opposite direction. This used to be a one-way. You used to have to kind of like do a circle. Apparently that changed. Let me get you turned back without pressing any buttons. Okay. There we go. So let me know if you prefer seeing the road footage while I flap my jaws, or if you prefer seeing me, or a little bit of both. If I get parked without an order, I will flip the camera around. Right now it'd be nice for an order to come in for one of the restaurants on Route 51. That was that one, not the interstate, but that was that other 4-lane highway with the conversion diamond. I'm not going on Porter Road because we already experienced buffering on there. This is what the advantage is to you knowing your area. When you know, I know my zone like the back of my hand. I know all the shortcuts. I know most of what road leads where. And I know that this is going to lead to the main road. While I'm waiting on an order, I'm going to bring up my YouTube. later. Period. I'm outdoor dashing right now. That's one of my friends that messaged me. Wanted to know if I had any free time. Not right now, I don't. Okay. Because obviously there's no comments scrolling. So I need to do this. View channel. You're not buffering. There's only one. I'm gonna drop the volume down. Okay. Yeah, I do see it's pixelated. It should improve. Okay, I guess Michelle was the last one here. Hi, Michelle. Or not Michelle. Maria. Okay. I don't know where that. Turn my volume back up so I could hear my notifications. See what I mean? Main road. But I do see that it gets pixelated. I just did test it for a minute. I'm probably not going to stay live very long. But if I could, if I end up ending this, like I said, this is just a test video, a test live. In a pinned comment, I will post my total, or I'll flip it and just record some video footage as part 2 from the live. Do my editing as normal. But we will see. We're an hour in. Along this strip of deliver enabled,